What up, world? Easily Offended podcast, man. We are definitely in the building. What episode is this? 48. 48?
48.
You sure it's 48?
I'm sure it's 48.
Because
I know we was off.
We was off numbers.
Yeah, but nah, it's 48.
Oh, man. How you guys doing, man?
Chilling.
Chilling?
Yeah, like tired, but
why you so tired?
Went to a party last night.
Oh, man, I don't even want to know. Freakin' Wayne Part 2?
It was just a lot of smoking. There was a lot of people doing. Well, actually, it wasn't a lot of people doing stuff. It was I don't know, when you get people who are about that life, and then you get mixed with people who are not about that life. Sometimes it get a little sour. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't know how to handle it. So I don't know what's worse. Is it women that's not about that life that come, or men that's not about that life that come? I don't know who's worse.
So you think the smoking has something to do with it? Like people just didn't feel comfortable?
I don't know. It's like, it's a lingerie party, right? So chicks in lingerie and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you know, brothers, niggas just coming there like they just came from gym class or something. You know, they got on Jordans and jeans and whatnot. So it kind of throws
niggas didn't participate.
Yeah, it kind of throws the vibe off and shit. Then you got girls in there just say, well, I'm just looking, or they just want to maybe get themselves pleasure, but they don't want to pleasure somebody else. And it's, I don't know, it's just whack.
That was whack.
Just a whack. Just a whack. I mean, the party was straight, but I'm just saying it was just a lot of people who was not about that life there, so it kind of threw it off.
What about you, man? What you been up to, brother?
Hey, man, I've been chilling. Yeah, man, just kind of laying low.
Did you get a chance to go to the Mike Terror joint?
Nah, man, I didn't. I'm mad I didn't get a chance to go. I had to pick my kid up on Friday, so.
Man, hey Mike, next one you got, man, we got you. Bro.
Yeah.
We got you.
I feel, because I really did want to go, man. But I ended up having to pick my kid up, and I don't think she's old enough for that yet.
No.
Yeah, not quite yet. Maybe in a few years, but nah. But nah, yeah. Other than that, nah. It was just pretty low key weekend. I had to do some system maintenance last night. That shit sucked.
Oh shit.
And then I went to go see this Thanksgiving movie. Like, you ever seen that? The trailers for it. It's like a Thanksgiving horror movie.
I think I saw. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. You know, my kid into all things horror.
Was it good?
I mean, it was dumb as fuck. It was kind of like one of them. It was like a slasher movie, but it wasn't like. It didn't take itself too serious. Like the way people were dying, the shit that was happening, it was very exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? So it was. I mean, it was cool. We was laughing basically through the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but other than that, man, just been chilling, laying low, getting ready. You know, for the Thanksgiving holiday.
I know, man. It's right around the corner. Thanksgiving just popped up on everybody. Hey, man, this is Easily Offended, man. As you can hear, we have Rell. We have Chris is not here today. We got Sean here today. Chris had family duties today. You know, holiday season, shit comes up.
Oh, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I ain't really do shit. You know, I worked Bellator.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a chance to see the fights.
That was on Friday, right?
Yeah, that was Friday night. So that's my second one working and watching the MMA fights. It was pretty decent for what I've seen. A couple of fights broke out afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like just because the doors open at 3:30.
What time?
So people was drinking from 3:30 to damn near midnight.
Oh shit!
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? We closed the bars up around 10 o'clock. But motherfuckers was already in there drinking.
Oh shit!
So it was like, you know, you watch the MMA fights, the motherfuckers thought they was the MMA fighter.
They getting charged up. Yeah.
Let me show you my Kimura.
Yeah. It was a lot more women there this time. A lot of Russian women. There was a lot of Ukrainian, Polish, and Russian women there.
No, they really into that sport.
Yeah, they had like their flags on their back.
Oh damn.
Yeah, like the whole Russian, you know, you got all the other old USSR, all those countries in there, Eastern Europeans, like MMA, wrestling is really big over there.
Yeah, they was in it. They was chanting. They was doing all types
Especially
of shit.
like Kazakhstan, where Khabib is from, and a few other you know what I mean. Like Kazakhstan is real big.
Yeah, I think
MMA right now.
the Jamaican dude won the main event.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Bellator, so I'm not sure who was fighting.
It was pretty good. The ring was very bloody.
Oh yeah. By the end of the night, the ring is.
They had two women bouts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing about women's MMA. That's probably like one of the only sports in comparison to like men and women where the women's is about equal. Because UFC, they've had like women main events. They've had all women cards, and they're like, you got people like Amanda Nunes, you know what I'm saying, Ronda Rousey when she was at her height. Like women MMA fighters get pretty big, you know, and they may not be like as big in the sport. The sport might not be as built out as it is for men, but it's about closer than anything else in terms of like we think about things that we love consume here in America.
Yeah, it was very interesting. Then, so before I go into this little spiel that I have, I just wanted to say I love all my old people.
Oh damn.
Okay.
I really love you guys.
When you say old, what do you mean old? What's old?
10 years older than us,
Okay.
which is not really too old.
No.
But it's
Really?
old enough where you need to know.
I mean,
less.
because he's basically,
You're not 10 years older than you're not in your mid 50s.
No.
Exactly.
Okay.
But it's just so last night it was a concert. This was the lineup, okay? Evelyn Champagne,
Oh shit.
Howard Hewett,
Wow.
Oh,
After
man.
7,
Oh damn.
El-Debarge,
Okay.
and the headliner was Stephanie Mills.
Oh wow. Shit.
Okay.
So it was a pretty good show, right?
Right.
Man.
The fashion part, maybe saw like 3 or 4 dudes in there. It's like, yeah, I'll dress like that when I'm his age.
Right.
Everybody else had on like fake Timbs on and shit.
Fake
like
Timbs,
ain't
like
nothing
Toms.
worse. Ain't nothing worse than seeing a grown man with some fake weak Timbs. G, like that shit's disgusting, fam. Like you got the
How do you like? What do you mean when you say fake Timbs? Is it like the Timbs
lugs,
without the tree on them? Like,
yeah. He had the one dude. I swear to God, bro.
Yeah.
He had the lugs joints.
Wow.
I was like, how did you keep those up this long, bro? Lugs has been out of business for like 20 years,
Yeah,
bro.
I ain't seen no lugs boots in a long.
And he had the vest. I was just like, he thought he was in it, bro. He thought he was, and I just looked like disgusted.
Thank you, man.
Like how can you disrespect the construction team?
I mean,
Construction, Tim.
yeah, I don't know. Like sometimes I be looking at people that are like a little bit older in that age range, and it's like I don't know. Like it's because I don't want to be the old dude that's obviously trying to look young, that's trying to dress young, you know?
And that's where I'm going.
Yeah. I just want to like, but that's what like the type of stuff, clothes that I wear. You know, I'm pretty simple when it comes to fashion anyway. You know what I'm saying? I like to wear like timeless stuff, things that like. I mean, I got like polo hoodies and rugbies and shit that I can wear, like, you know what I'm saying, like forever.
It's
stuff
timeless fashion.
Stuff that never really goes out of style.
Right.
That's what you say now, but what about 20 years from now?
Polo never went out of style.
Yeah, I mean, people been wearing Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, even just in that context, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't like to follow trends. You know what I'm saying? Because you get stuck in one.
Yeah, and then
Right.
you stuck, and
Yeah.
you're just like, damn, I can't wear this no more. No, but it was just like, you know, I just kept saying to myself, praying like, I hope I never dress like this, like, because it was horrible, bro.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
mean,
saw dudes with shiny shoes
Saw
on.
some Stacey Adams.
niggas still had
Stacey-
creases in their jeans.
Yeah. Oh my
Adams.
God, nigga, it was a party bus rolled up. Right, I'm outside smoking a cigarette, and they playing "Don't Make the Love Come Down."
Right.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? They jamming on the bus, so the bus driver cut it off. They're like, hold up. So he cut it back on. They're like, you gotta let that play out, fam. You just can't cut that song off. We got to jam before we get off the bus. So he gets off. They get off the bus. I swear to God, these were the first GDs ever made.
Yeah.
They all had black and blue on, the whole squad. And they was all in their mid and late 50s and 60s. All black and blue. all black and blue. I'm talking about. Gee, I was like, who let the GDs in?
They probably right from Robert Taylor's, yo.
Gee, they came and they was loud. They was ready.
Oh, they probably definitely Robert
the first ones that flipped from BD.
They're the first one. Nigga, they're the founders. Nigga, these are the founders. Nigga, if you look up old pictures, I guarantee you'll see about 5 of them.
Damn.
So the fashion thing was just big. I was just like, yo. I mean, like with me, I'm not into really trends. You know what I'm saying? I like to wear stuff that is timeless. That would never. I have shirts that I've had for 10 to 15 years that I would wear, and niggas be like, bro, where you get that at? That shit cold as hell. Because it's a timeless piece. You feel what I'm saying?
Do you have any Crocs?
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I do have Crocs, but I don't wear them outside. I'm not that dude.
I wear my Crocs outside.
I'm kind of judging right now.
I don't wear Crocs.
No, I wear my. I mean, shit. Like,
I mean, if you go into the store.
Yeah, I don't wear them like out. Like I'm going.
Right.
Like I don't wear
to
them.
the club
Yeah, I
or
don't wear them to
something.
like dinner. I don't go to the fucking club.
Right.
So I don't wear them to like dinner. You know what I'm saying? No shit like that. But if I'm going to the grocery store, if I'm going like if I'm on my way to like jujitsu class or something like hell yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
wearing
mean,
my
but
Crocs.
that you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I've seen people outside in Crocs at the restaurant before.
Oh, well, they're
No,
not.
no
they're
socks on.
Not,
And I'm just looking like, why?
no, I don't do fashion Crocs. No.
Like, why? What
Oh,
is wrong?
with the
I mean,
blinged out Croc.
And I got a pair like the pair of Crocs. My daughter bought them for me, so I kind of have to wear
you
them.
gotta
But I do like. I mean, yeah, you know,
They're comfortable.
Yeah, they are. You know, like
They're
just,
very comfortable.
just some quick slide on. You know, just slide on, slide off.
Another thing about last night, and this is the PSA. Okay? No one takes cash anymore. All right? Understand that cash is irrelevant now,
Oh,
okay?
stop it.
All venues are
it.
cashless venues.
That's illegal.
Wrigley Field, Sox Comiskey Park, United Center, Chicago
Cashless?
Theater.
Yeah,
everything is cashless now.
All venues are cashless. Yeah,
I don't understand. And I'm definitely going to judge you if you're a 60-year-old man and you still got a Cash App card. I'm judging you.
Cash App.
If you got a Chime card,
for the
I'm
young
judging
hoes.
you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
their favorite.
Get you a real bank account. Have you a real card. It was so many motherfuckers with old bank cards, bro. The bank cards were so old, they didn't even have the chips. I was like, yo. I had my bartenders, they had to manually put it in. Because it wouldn't swipe, it wouldn't do shit. It was just there. It's like
I was because they have expiration dates. Like how does
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, that's wild.
For
Like
69
where do you get this card from?
It's still good, baby.
This lady cursed me out because we don't take cash.
I like it.
I was like, yo, this is my bartender literally was like, well, welcome to the 20th century.
I mean, so okay, so I mean, we
It's a kick in the pants.
especially for like some of our elders that may not go out to venues like that very often. A lot of the places they may go to, you know what I'm saying, any places they may frequent, they'll take cash. Like, but like any major venue you go to now, like you say, any stadium,
No cash?
no
There's
cash.
no cash.
You can't even like, especially I go to so many Sox games, you can't even pay for parking with cash no more.
Yeah, you can tip. They take cash tips. You know, that's all day.
Yeah, you can take cash tips, but you can't actually pay for anything in cash.
And they was just tripping. Like, they was tripping about every fucking thing. The water, the prices. And I was like, yo, these people just don't go outside.
Well, I mean, and you got to think about, so we be tripping about how much shit then went up in just these past few years, right?
Indeed.
So you imagine like when some of these people the first time they went to a venue to go see Evelyn Champagne King.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
prices
they
87.
they fuck around and maybe paid $10, $15 for a
Right.
ticket. You know what I'm saying?
VIP.
Yeah, right. Like $20. You know what I mean?
Man,
I mean,
$20, we front row, baby.
Nigga, think
drink.
about nigga. The first concert I ever went to, and it was Nas at the Congress Theater. Nigga, them tickets was $15.
Wow.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
So now, like you go and like shit, you can't get a drink for less than $20.
You can't pour for $15.
Yeah.
That's
nah,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? So like yeah, but at the same time, it's just like, hey, yo, I mean. And the thing is, like, you gonna complain to the motherfuckers that's selling it. It's just like, yo, you don't make the prices.
I literally sat there and they was like, man, you know, I can buy a whole 6-pack of Miller Lite for this price. I was like, yeah, bro.
I got it ready.
But it's water. It's $5. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? $5 for water. Hey, y'all got a water fountain?
I mean,
you got a water fountain up here. Baby, you should have brought your bottle of water up in here.
I think
it is crazy $5 for a bottle of water. It is.
I think our
capitalism is a motherfucker.
Our future complaint is I want to talk to a real person. Are you a real person or are you a robot? That's gonna be our complaint.
Yeah, and that's
gonna happen.
I wish it's happening.
Yeah, yeah. Like, but I was just amazed, and then it was just, hey man, y'all, please, everybody out there, just take care of yourself. 60% of the crowd was in walkers, canes, and wheelchairs. I had a dude that was standing there. He was sweating so bad, and I was like, "Bro, are you okay?" Oh man, shit, it's just hot. And I'm like, "Nigga, your blood pressure, nigga, you gonna have a heart attack. Nigga, are you okay?"
Hey man, these people live and die off Harold's chicken. Man,
bro, and it was just so then
and Pepsi.
Okay, that was just the audience. Damn. So I dipped in.
The audience.
Yeah, I dipped in every once in a while. I caught the show. Evelyn Champagne did a great job. The only thing I didn't like about her performance, she didn't have a band. She was just playing over a track, and I think that's whack because she had to literally perform the whole song.
Wow,
you know what I'm saying? And she just up there by herself.
Oh my God!
And she was getting low. She dropped it a couple times. I was like, "Oh shit, yo, 65-year-old, you still drop it like it's hot?"
Hey,
all right. And then the most disappointing performance of the night. I'm gonna have to disrespect my light skinned brother.
Don't say Howard.
El-Debarge.
No, El-Debarge. Hey man, if I don't know who all our listeners are or viewers, but if you know anybody part of the El-Debarge family, if you know a cousin, a relative, get that man some fucking help. That man did not sing one fucking note last night. That nigga came out. He said, he's like, "Hey y'all, how y'all doing?" And he started hitting his notes a little bit. But he had a young lady that was playing saxophone, and had another person playing violin, and they did his lyrics the whole night. I watched this man's whole performance. That man did not sing not one fucking time.
What did he do? Snap his fingers?
He was just standing at the piano, and he was just like, when this next song came on, he'll give out like the first 3 words, like "you like it," dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's it.
And that was it.
Wow.
The crowd was so pissed, bro. They was talking so much shit. They was like, "Sing, please sing," and he was like, "I've been thinking."
I mean, the sad part is I'm sure if he was able to sing.
No, see, this is the thing. Like, okay, this is my 4th time seeing El-Debarge. Okay, the first time I worked with the man, it was when I was working at Promontory, and he had 2 shows. Right, both shows are sold out. The first show, phenomenal. The man sounded great, everything. The second show, we're in the process of cleaning up and getting everything ready, and the show's going on, and his time comes, but he's not on the stage. So I hit McKinday like, "Yo, fam, what's up? What time is the, you know what I'm saying? What time is this man going to go on stage?" He like, "Man, this is about to be a shit show."
Uh-oh.
The man got on stage and did exactly what I saw last night.
Wow.
Oh, he was fucked up.
Like, the nigga killed the 5th of a 5th of Amsterdam gin, bro.
Oh,
he was drunk.
A 5th.
Oh,
damn. Straight.
Then I saw him at the Wintrust a few months ago. Me and my lady went when they had Escape in H-Town and like Next and 112 or something like that. It was one of those old school shows. And I was there and I was just like, "Yo, he sounded amazing."
Okay.
He was hitting his notes. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, bro, like, please, whoever's around him, get this man some help, G. Take that bottle away from him.
I mean, their family, they've been through some things.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they've had some problems with that. You know what I'm saying? Drug, alcohol abuse.
And no one could seem to solve them.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
but you had the answer.
Right. stupid.
Man.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's fucked up, man. But
But yeah, man. But that was
he's
just
still out there getting them checks.
he getting them checks, bro.
And I always feel like gin is an alcoholic's drink. Like I feel like yeah. Like people that drink gin are like you really drink. You know what I'm saying?
Especially using straight.
Right? Because gin don't taste good at all.
Tastes like pine.
Yeah, it smells bad. It's just like it's like gin, like motherfuckers drinking like bumpy face. You know what I'm saying? Like
I had a whole summer where I was just gin and tonic.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I was gin and tonic in Rose's line because I hung out with that's all my dad drinks. That's all he drinks is Tanqueray. He's been drinking that shit for years.
Tanqueray.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, he like anytime I steered away from Tanqueray, he looked at me like, you have. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got no tag. Let me get that other shit there. There's, I'm pregnant. God damn it.
No more mistakes, nigga.
But yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to this week. My dad's 86th birthday is coming up. I'm very excited about that. 86 years.
Shout out to Mr. Brown.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, on his birthday, that's when I drank Tanqueray. I mean, the way he drinks is pretty good. Tonic water, Tanqueray, and Rose's Lime is actually very refreshing.
That sounds good.
It's actually pretty good.
Sounds good.
But yeah, man. My birthday's next week.
Oh,
Probably by the time you guys hear this, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys had plenty of food and ate really well. I will be this year. I won't be Keith. I'm giving what's his brother Keith? Well, you remember the dude that came to Chicago and he gave the food critic review.
Oh, Keith Lee.
And he went to Atlanta and was like, these motherfuckers suck.
Yeah.
Nah, he didn't say that. But
in so many words,
in so many words, the service.
Well, yeah, it was more about the service and how people are treated as opposed to like the actual food.
Yeah. And I big up him. He's a good dude. He apologized for everything. He like, yo, I'm not on here to bash black businesses. That's not my thing. I don't even go into the restaurant just because I know they're going to treat me special. I send my family members in to order the food or whatever, and I wait in the car or do whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But people just blow that shit up out of proportion. But yeah, man, that was just my last few days, man. Preparing for these holidays, man. To eat a lot of food. You feel me?
Yeah.
What else we got today, man? We got some shit. It's been a lot of shit going on.
Yeah. It's been a lot of things.
A lot of things to talk about. I know we're not going to talk about it today, but
yeah, but not some of it. Some of it, not all of it.
No, but I mean, real quick before you get into your news, I gotta create a drop for this news thing, like crazy
little
news,
typewriter in the background.
Something. I gotta do something, but I know you guys don't want to talk about this.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Jesus, for what?
Let's just make it real quick.
Oh, goodness.
With the Jada Pickett interview on Breakfast Club,
Oh, God.
I didn't watch it. Yeah,
Me neither, no.
it was good.
yeah.
What she talk about?
It was good. She basically talked about she just talked about the book, of course.
Only thing I saw was they said they was gonna sue.
Yeah,
But he was talking about the Dwayne Martin.
So
shit.
I just finished the book like last week. So in the interview, like if you say he kind of references like Will told me, Will said this, he's never really witnessed anything, and also he's been trying to shake their ass down for a long time. She was like, he tried to shake us down a while ago. So she was like, now he's just spreading these rumors. It's just a whole bunch of crazy shit going on. And Will Smith did respond back to it. She responded back to it by simply saying, we're just going to sue because now we're at the point like we just don't have it. But, I mean, I like the interview just because now I really can say the internet really takes things and really blows it out of proportion to the moment where they create their own reality and create their own stories. Because these people literally have been separated for 8 fucking years. Will Smith said it in the book, they've been separated for 8 years. She said it like we've been separated for 8 years. She was like, the only reason why I said I started to feel like his wife again, because she was like, when we was going through therapy and that shit happened at the Oscars, that's when I really felt like, damn, I felt back, it was like 10 years ago. Like, this is my man. Like, that's crazy. But she was like, this is, if you read the book, and I'm telling people that's on Facebook making these crazy stories and thinking that she's making Will Smith look bad and shit like that. Will Smith do a lot of shit, bro, but he just knows how to keep it clean. And on her end, 8 years, they've been separated. They got kids, and it's cheaper to keep her.
Okay.
I guess.
Hey man, I don't give a fuck about any of that.
It's exhausting.
Yeah. I've heard more than enough about Jill. I said Jill, Will, and Jada.
But I mean, I just had to say that because it was just so much negative shit. And I
get it, and you know, it's the internet. People run, people
but
make
most
their
of
own
the
shit.
stuff comes from her mouth.
I mean,
like, literally,
but it's all sound bites. That's what I'm saying. That's why I kept saying, like, when people, like, if you actually look at all the interviews that she's done, they just take the sound bites out and they spread it out through Shade Room and everything else.
Clickbait, yeah.
It's clickbait. Okay. So nobody's really, like, people giving a whole dissertation, but off of a 30-second clip. Did you read the interview? Did you read the book? Okay.
Indeed. I can see that though.
All right. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. That was a lot of crazy shit.
Speaking of crazy shit,
yeah, Lord.
I got a couple of weird news stories.
Any shit stories?
No shit.
No shit stories.
No shit.
Okay.
No fecal matter.
Somebody said they was like, I like his shit stories. His shit stories be hilarious.
Oh, okay. That's kind of weird.
Well, she's at the weird news thing.
I mean, well, then they're not all based on shit. There's only like you get typecast. I had like one story about shit,
and that
it's all excrement.
Right. Well, this wasn't about shit.
Okay.
Missouri woman freaked out by nickel-sized spider stuck in her ear.
Spider stuck in her ear.
Spider stuck in her ear.
You didn't feel that shit? She didn't feel that shit.
Well, let's wait and see.
Let's indulge.
So, an insurance agent in Farmington, Missouri, is taking steps to ensure that she never again has the shocking experience she had a few weeks ago, finding out there's a giant spider living in her ear. Desiree Kelly's eerie experience happened on October 18th when she woke up at 5 a.m. feeling a strange fluttering sensation in her right ear. At first, Kelly thought it was caused by a tassel on her bed's comforter and went back to sleep. When she woke up again, she considered going to a local urgent care because she was still feeling it, right? She said she almost talked herself out of it because she was like, nah, it's all in my head. It's 5 a.m. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tweaking basically, right?
Fluttering.
But her fiance begged her to go get it checked out, so she went to a little urgent care clinic.
He did that shit.
Right, he put the spider in there. So she's sitting in the waiting room, and then she felt it move again. It was painful. It felt like something was at the base of her eardrum, and she thought it was like earwax. You know what I'm saying? Wow. She thought she had like too much earwax or something, right? Mm-hmm. So instead, said a nurse noticed something in Kelly's right ear and told her it definitely wasn't like earwax or a moth or anything like that. So the nurse was irrigating her ear with water and letting it drain in a bowl. Kelly said she saw a black object fall out of her ear and on her sweater, and then the nurse like stepped back for a second, right? So she said, I watched something jump from my shoulder to the ground, and then I watched it crawl. And that's when I realized it was a spider and it was alive. I was looking at a live spider, and it wasn't small. It was about the size of a nickel. So a nickel for that, I mean, that's a nice size spider to be in your fucking ear. Yeah. So now she says she's never going to sleep without earplugs in her ear ever again.
That made me think.
How about get your house exterminated?
Our house got to be dirty as hell. Bro.
I mean, come on, man. How many fucking spiders? Like, spiders end up in your crib.
In your ear, bro.
I mean, that is a freak accident, but just because it was a spider in her ear doesn't mean her crib was dirty. You
That's true. I mean, I have spiders in my house.
I mean, you'll see a spider every now and then, right?
Nickel size.
I mean, it's not like she had fucking roaches in her ear.
You ever seen a daddy long leg?
I have.
Yeah, I had a couple of. It's one in here somewhere. Like I saw him earlier, and I just didn't have time to kill him.
Yeah, it's wild as fuck. I would freak the fuck out though. Yeah, I'm like, because I got like a insect. I don't like insects for real, like crawling insects. That shit would traumatize the fuck out of me if I had a spider in my ear.
That's nuts, bro. A spider. And the thing about it is, like, you see people, like, people have had things. You got to think about it while you're asleep, right? Man. People have had roaches pulled out their ear. I remember I heard this weird story. I don't know if it was true or not, but a guy, he had like bed bugs infested in his ear because he had a real bad bed bug problem. Oh my God! And the motherfucker was like nesting in his ear.
Now that's dirty.
God.
That's dirty.
Now that's dirty. You know what I'm saying? But just, I mean, yeah, man, should be. If you, I'm pretty much sure on YouTube, dude, they probably have like the wildest things that came out of people's ears, top 10 or some shit.
Haven't you heard? What they gonna call it?
That's disgusting. I will freak out.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy.
Earplugs.
Yeah, man. Sleep with earmuffs on or some shit.
Headphones or something.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, see, that's dangerous though.
What's dangerous?
Like headphones? Like you sleep with headphones in? Like,
you want headphones or a spider in your ear?
I mean,
how is sleeping in headphones dangerous though?
Because if you got some good headphones, they noise cancellation.
Or you can't hear nothing.
You can't hear shit. Somebody could break in your house, you won't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Take
like,
that as opposed to damn spider.
I mean, I would take the spider. I don't want nobody in my crib.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know, man. That shit kind of wild, G.
That's a hell of a choice. You want a spider in your ear? You want somebody to break in your house?
What's your choices? Exactly. Pick your poison.
Neither, nigga. Neither.
That is fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, man. On a lighter note,
okay.
Next February, there's a new event coming.
Oh snap!
Oh man, what is it?
It's the first ever Florida Man Games.
Okay, please explain.
None of these require shirts.
Explain this to me.
A group of Floridians plan to host competitions themed according to the collective antics of the beer-loving, gator-possessing, rap sheet-heavy, mullet-wearing social media phenomenon known as Florida Man. Basically, you know how all this like wild shit always happens in Florida?
Yeah.
And it's begin like all the craziest headlines begin with Florida Man. You know what I'm saying? Like they had the shit on what was it, Donald Glover, Atlanta? Yeah. They had the Florida Man.
A lot of crazy people in Florida.
Yeah.
Sorry, Florida.
Yeah. Organizers of the Florida Man Games describe the competition as one of the most insane athletic showdowns on earth. The games will poke fun at Florida's reputation for producing strange news stories involving guns, drugs, booze, and reptiles, or some combination of the four. Among the contest plans for next February in St. Augustine, Florida, according to organizers, are the evading arrest obstacle course, in which contestants jump over fences and through yards while being chased by real police officers.
we should go. We should go.
The Category 5 cash grab, in which participants try to grab as much money in a wind-blowing booth, and the self-explanatory beer belly wrestling. General admission tickets to the event are going for $45, and two former stars of 1990s television show American Gladiators have agreed to serve as referees.
Wow. We should go.
Weird, but cool.
We should go. We should go and just catch footage.
Florida Man Games, St. Augustine, Florida.
Wow.
I bet you somebody's going to get bit by an alligator.
Yeah. Or they eat
or a crocodile.
I really want to see the evading arrest obstacle course.
Is there a timer on this?
Like, I really want to see what this shit is like. Like, y'all remember that shit? I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Yeah,
when they had that shit, bro. Like, yeah, I just feel like that would be really fucking interesting to watch.
They'll have a siren
that
going.
Sounds crazy, bro. I would go. I would get high and just watch that shit and just laugh the fuck out. Cause a lot of crazy shit happens in Florida, man.
Hey man, Florida Man is real.
Florida is crazy, man. And like the thing about Florida is it's some nice places in Florida, man. Like if you really want to retire, I remember a while ago I met a lady from Florida. She was in my Uber when I was doing Uber, and she like it's certain spots in Florida that don't even get hit by the hurricanes, and they have nice weather. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, the thing about it is those places that don't get struck by hurricanes usually have a high reptile population.
Oh, I bet.
You know
it's a lot of gators, and then it's a lot of like people. There's a lot of snakes down there, like pythons. And shit. 'Cause people have pythons and then just let them go into the wild.
So
then they've like obviously reproduced. So it's like a lot of fucking big ass snakes in Florida.
So crazy story. I think I probably told you the story just off camera.
Okay.
So one of my friends, he married a woman from Florida and he moved down there, right? And she had a python.
All right.
That she's had since she was damn near, you know what I'm saying, in her early 20s.
Okay.
So by this time, it's pretty fucking big. And he wasn't eating for like 2 or 3 days. And she was like, I don't know why he's not eating. You know what I'm saying? And they leave him. They used to leave him in their. They had this like a sub basement type situation because he had like a man cave in the basement, but then it had another part where they had like 6 steps. And you go down. It was like a small little bedroom type situation. That's where they used to keep the snake. And she said one time, she left the door open, and she was downstairs watching television. She went to sleep on the couch, and she woke up, and the snake was laying next to her, like he's on the ground, but he's stretched out. So she was like wondering, like, man, is he sick? I don't know. She tried to feed him. He wasn't eating. So she called, I guess, the animal department down there, and they came and got the snake, whatever. And, of course, it's illegal to have something that big in your house. You know what I'm saying? You can't. At some point, you have to give it up. You know what I'm saying? Right. So she got in trouble for that. But he was just like, he was measuring you. Yeah. And she was like, what do you mean? And he was like, that's what pythons do. They measure their prey before they attack. Like they stalk their prey. And he was like, how long has he not eaten? She was like, it's going on like day 5. And he's like, yeah. Like he was like, if one more day, you would have been his meal. But she was like, I've had him since he was a baby. He like, snakes don't carry emotions. Damn. They don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't say, oh, I love you. You're my, you're my mom. You're my snake dad. No, they don't. They just, nigga, you look scrumptious. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
But it was a crazy. He told me, he's like, bro, I told her, we're not getting another fucking reptile in this fucking house. Yeah, no. Yeah, he turned that little dungeon little area into a smoke room. He took the floors up and he put mattresses down. So he like it's like a smoke room with like a mattress floor. So like you could just like relax and shit. Oh, sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah, sounds beautiful. But yeah, but that's it.
So in other crazy news,
oh damn.
Are we gonna go with which one? We gonna go with?
Are we talking about? So there's either Andre 3000 or Diddy. Which one we going? I say I think we should do Diddy first.
Diddy, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's definitely pretty fucking wild.
It came and went.
Quick as fuck.
Quick as hell.
Less than 24 hours, actually.
Yeah, very quick.
Like you saw the suit come up, and then the next day, we've settled amicably.
And he released a statement.
Yeah. So they actually both released statements, right? So Cassie,
what she said?
She released a statement that says, "I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support," Ventura said in the statement. Diddy released a statement, says simply, "We have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love." But take that. In the second statement, Ben Brafman, one of Diddy's attorneys, said, "Just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy they got to a mutual settlement and wishes Miss Ventura the best." So initially, when it came up, right, when the suit, you know what I'm saying, when they first announced or whatever, Cassie's initial statement was, "After years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships." With the expiration of New York's Adult Survivors Act fast approaching, it became clear that this was an opportunity to speak up about the trauma I've experienced and that I will be recovering from for the rest of my life. So the suit leveled multiple allegations against Combs, including that he raped Ventura in her home after she tried to leave him, that he often punched, beat, kicked, and stomped on Ms. Ventura, resulting in bruises, burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding, and that in 2012 he blew up rapper Kid Cudi's car after finding out he was romantically interested in Ventura. And Kid Cudi was like, yeah, he did that shit.
Yeah.
I guess it was never proven.
It was
you know
never
what I mean?
proven.
Yeah, but
you
know what I'm saying? Hey, the nigga car blew up in his driveway. You know what I'm saying?
No police report, nothing, huh?
I mean, okay. So all of this stuff is alleged, right?
Indeed.
We don't know exactly what the fuck happened, but it's been shit circulating around Diddy for a long time.
Diddy a wild boy, G.
Indeed.
And you saw like he posted something like I think it was today or something where he was just kind of like dancing, acting like ain't shit happened for real.
Hey man,
I'm just saying. Well, no, I'm sorry. Say what you about to say.
It's sad, right? Because on one end, you know, everybody at this table, we don't condone domestic violence, any of that nature, rape, and none of that. But it's common now, right? First,
when you say common,
right? What are you talking about?
Like, because first it was the young lady that came out with the HBO special about Russell Simmons, right? Mm. And then she also talked about Kevin Liles was part of that situation. Not Kevin Liles. It was another guy. He passed away. He was another big record exec. No, not
Chris Lighty.
Not Chris Lighty. He was a black guy, bald head. He started Tommy Boy. He was Diddy's boss back in the day.
Andre Harrell.
Andre Harrell.
Yeah.
She talked about that situation. You know what I'm saying? Then you have other women that came out. I mean, recently I watched the Netflix special talking about women in hip hop and how they come across sexual harassment a lot of times, and on a corporate level. Like these are like corporate people. They should like we working in the office. Like you know what I'm saying? Like day to day, we're helping the artists. And then there's been a couple of female artists, rappers. What's that? Lotto. She came out and put a couple of rappers on blast, talking about if you give me some ass, I give you a verse type shit. Like, and she was just like, "Nah, I'm good." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just this is it's sad, but it's common in the music industry, and I hate to hear it when it comes to somebody I look up to, that I admire, that I listen to his music. I love his new album. You know what I'm saying? The shit's pretty fucking amazing. He's had some very timeless moments, and yeah, man, it's sad, bro. Like it's really, really sad, and unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know the truth, and we just don't know the truth. Like I've known one person that worked with Diddy when he had the reality show.
Which one? You Making the Band?
No, not Making It the Band, but when he had looking for an assistant.
Oh yeah,
like you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
and he was like, "Yo, them parties is wild, bro." But he was like, "That's not the only person that has like these wild parties." Like you know what I'm saying. Jamie Foxx is known to have a very wild party. You know what I'm saying, once a year at his house. Chris Brown is known to have a couple of wild parties. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. So this is like, how many other women's going to come out? You know what I'm saying? Diddy pocket about to be open now. He a billionaire. They finna come.
I mean, I know because I saw it was some young lady.
One of his ex-girlfriends came out.
Like, he had put the pause on her. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, so clips have been resurfacing. There was something like Young Jock was talking about, where he was like, where they was with Cassie, and Diddy saw this woman with her head shaved off. And he was just like, came up to Cassie like, tomorrow you gonna shave
It was on one of Rick Ross's albums. It's an interlude. It's the beginning of a song where Diddy's yelling at somebody. And he said, "You want to walk with them or you want to walk with God?" And Charlamagne asked Rick Ross, like, who was he talking to? He's like, "Man, I can't even say."
Damn.
But he like, that was actually like a real conversation. Like we was in the studio and he like, the engineer was like, "Yo, I captured this part. I think this would be dope to put in the beginning of a fucking song." And they did. But he was like, yeah, it's been stories about Diddy, G.
I mean, yeah. And so So obviously, while settling the suit is not technically an admission of guilt,
It's not.
it definitely raises some fucking eyebrows.
It does.
And even more so when you consider how quickly this shit happened.
Quick.
Bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing
That nigga
is,
was like, fuck that shit. She ain't finna.
because obviously, because when you go to lawsuit, you get in there, you got motherfucking like, so it's a legal proceedings, and then you got subpoenas coming, you got depositions, you got discovery. You know what I'm saying? And
you got your lawyer talk all over there, fam.
I'm saying you got sworn testimony. You know what I'm saying? So these are things that like you can find out stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and even if there's stuff that shit that could come out that may not even have necessarily anything to do with you physically abusing Cassie, other shit can come up. You know what I'm saying? In this discovery, right? Things that they're gonna be looking for.
Indeed.
And he obviously wanted no parts of none of that shit. He's just like, how much you want? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead about your business. Sign this NDA. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about this shit ever again, or I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. There's two ways to look. So just playing devil's advocate here, right? Mm-hmm. You could say that he just wanted to get, because it's bad press.
Yeah.
Bad publicity. So like, okay, you asking for $30 million? Would you take 15 just to shut the fuck up and go away? You know what I mean? So I don't have to like pay for these. We don't have to have this drawn out legal proceeding. I don't have to pay these legal fees. You know, I don't have to pay my attorneys. And depending on the ruling, you know, if they rule in her favor, right, then he could fuck around and have to pay her attorney fees. You know what I mean? Like you just never know. So he could have just been on some, look, I just want this to go away.
Yeah.
I got the money. Take this money and leave me the fuck alone.
It's one thing you forgot about, though.
What's that?
The court of public opinion. I mean, he's already guilty in the eyes of the public.
But so there is that. But by making this shit go away so fast, now people aren't going to be talking about it. So now there's no more news. There's nothing to report because she can't say nothing now.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the way the news cycle goes now.
Yeah,
right.
Forget about
something.
it.
Yeah, something else is going to come up.
It's going to be another girl.
Yeah, it's going. So that's the thing, right? But he could be getting out in front of that somehow.
He could be. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because no, go ahead.
So one lady broke down Kim Porter's situation, right? Said that she was sick in the house. She died of pneumonia.
Yeah, people talking about he might have had something to do with
He
her.
might have had something to do with that as well.
I mean, his name has been coming up with the whole Keefe D.
I'm about to say the Tupac situation.
Yeah, with the situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had to hit on Tupac. Like, he the reason, because Buddy was saying in interviews, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, Diddy, you could have broke me off something. You know what
I mean that was some real, but I mean that was real beef.
Yeah.
That was real beef.
And Diddy was feeling like you fucking with my money.
Not even that. I mean, the thing about it goes personally to the point where I think JD talked about it on another podcast in their very beginning stages, and he was like, that beef started at my birthday party in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Where one of Diddy's bodyguards shot and killed one of Suge Knight's friends outside.
Yeah.
And then later on, then it's the Source Awards, and then just you know what I'm saying?
That's what really kicked, like. So yeah, but that the bodyguard situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that definitely happened. And the Source Awards was like throwing gasoline on the fire.
Yeah.
Right. And it was really kind of like it made it to this East Coast West Coast thing, but it was really Death Row Bad Boy.
Yeah. And
like that was it.
That was it. And the thing, so I also I just finished Angie Martinez's book, which was fucking amazing. And just because I picked up hers because she's been on one of the first women disc jockeys on air for like 20-some years. So I knew she had some very interesting stories. And she told a story about her in the height of the Biggie and Tupac situation. Pac sent for her and was like, yo, I want Angie to come out here. And she like, I think they was doing California Love or whatever. So she was like, I'm gonna come out there. And she was like, that conversation with him really opened her eyes, but it also opened her eyes more of who Diddy was as well. Because her and Diddy actually had beef for a long time. Like, he was very pissed off that she went out there and talked to him, and she didn't put the whole interview out because so when she got back to New York, her boss was like, so Diddy called the station and he knows about this interview you did. What is this interview? So she was like, well, I'm about to go into editing now to listen to it. You're more than welcome to come in and listen to it. And he listened to the interview. It was about an hour, 2 hours long. And he said some shit on there. And he was like, this cannot come out.
Damn.
This cannot. He like, we have to chop this up. And yeah. And so she like, that was because of Diddy. Because he told Diddy about it. And Diddy was like, nah, I ain't going. And they just got cool recently. Like in the past 3-4 years, they just got cool. Because she also was the one that had the locks on there. The famous interview where she had the locks. And they was talking about throwing refrigerators on Diddy's head.
Yeah.
Shit, they was pissed off.
Yeah,
they had the
man,
whole...
they had the whole... That was with the whole Let the Locks Go campaign.
Yeah. And she was like, he was mad at her for having that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and this is not to say that like we know what he did. But like I said, there's been a lot. Where there's smoke, nigga, there's fire.
It is, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the beginning of R. Kelly.
I mean, well.
I mean, it was smoke.
I see a pattern.
It was smoke. It was smoke.
I mean, so there's definitely a pattern. I mean, with R. Kelly, it was a little bit more than smoke. I mean,
these people lying on me, man.
Yeah, no. I mean, Kales was a really wild boy, but there's just been so much stuff that's not confirmed.
Yeah,
you know. But you think about like everybody that was on Bad Boy, like who maintained good standing with Bad Boy through the years. Like they may pop back up in opportune moments, like for reunion tours and shit, but that's for a check. Like, but who really be out here like exclaiming they love for Diddy? That was like one of his artists that did business. You know what I'm saying? They may have like, even with the locks, yeah, they respect them now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's because, you know, I mean, but they don't, nobody's really going out of their way to talk about how good of a person Puffy is.
I think on that side, I think Puffy really, I think he puts it in their contract that they can't say nothing bad about it or something. Because you're right. Faith, you have Total, 112.
And so there's that part, but they could also know, hey, this nigga Diddy get you fucked up.
Mace.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga, Mace became and there's a story about, so you heard about what Cam was talking about, what Mace did for him. Because, you know, Mace is the reason Cam got put on.
Yeah.
But he brought Cam to Biggie. That's why Cam was on Undies. You know, that was Biggie label, him and Un.
Yeah.
But he brought Cam to Biggie because he was just like, he'll think Biggie gonna do right by you. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you bring him to Puff? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, but he's already been dealing with Puff for all these years. You know? So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's just been so much shit around him now. No, people talk about, you know, he killed Kim. Nah, that's a reach, bro. You gotta have some serious fucking evidence.
He killed what?
Kim Porter. They're saying, they're saying like he poisoned her, but it was also because even Jaguar was saying like, you know, all the original people from Uptown, Heavy D, Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, all motherfuckers. Well, I'll Be Sure almost died, but he was in a coma for a long time.
Yeah.
Heavy D dead. Andre Harrell dead. You know what I'm saying? Like
Diddy out here putting hits on there. Diddy
know,
out here like,
and you know,
Diddy out here like the Teflon Don, John Gotti. You know?
and Kim, and Kim Porter was one of they Uptown's first employees.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yes, so
And one of our closest friends, that's his first cousin.
right, yeah. I always forget about that. That's right.
So Father MC still alive?
Nigga said Father MC.
I don't even think he was with
Hey,
Bad
that's
Boy.
Uptown.
No, he was on Uptown.
Oh, Uptown. Damn,
yeah.
it was
We talking about Uptown. Yeah,
Black Rob passed away, but he was sick.
yeah. Black Rob was sick.
G-Dep is a Muslim now.
Is G-Dep still in jail? Eh?
No, he's out.
G-Dep in jail?
He out. He been going around. He's with.
Are you talking about Loon or are you talking about G-Dep?
Loon?
Yeah.
My bag, Loon.
Yeah,
I was getting him confused. That G-Dep album was so cold. G.
Hey, but y'all,
God damn, that was a
quick
slept on album.
quick sidebar. Y'all know how G-Dep ended up in jail, right?
No,
He
what
told on
happened?
himself.
He
He told on himself.
Right.
This
okay.
nigga, he shot somebody years ago, and he said the shit was eating at him. But he didn't know the dude had died. He thought he had just shot somebody. So he ended up going to the police station and telling on himself, like, hey man, these years ago, this whatever I shot, it was a cold case. They had no leads. They wasn't gonna solve this shit. You know what I'm saying? He just walked in there, told on himself, and now I'm pretty sure G-Dep is still in jail.
Yeah,
That's
murder.
crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But all that, so like, I mean, how many people? So you got like 112 released with like 1-2 albums. I think they may have 3,
Maybe 3.
maybe 3.
Yeah,
Three.
maybe.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Total had 2.
Total had 2.
Faith Evans had 2.
I
No,
think
Faith Evans has 3.
Yeah, Faith had 3. Right.
G-Dep had 1. Black Rob had 2. Biggie had 2. Craig Mack had 1.
Craig Mack died.
Father MC had 1.
Father MC wasn't no bad
Father
boy,
MC was
nigga.
your favorite
Yeah, he
artist.
was. That's when I first heard Mary J. Blige.
Mace had 1 because when he came back out,
No, he dropped that Harlem World album. Wasn't that still on Bad Boy?
that was the first one. That was the first album.
No. But it was like the group. Remember they had the whole Harlem World.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I think that was kind of like on his. Let me see. Let me look it up. I think that was kind of like on his label type situation. I think he was trying to get his own thing going at that time.
What happened to that dude, Mark?
Oh,
Curry?
welcome back. No, welcome back.
Well, yeah, Welcome Back. Right. Yeah, that was the second album.
Yeah, welcome
And,
back.
but it was like right after he dropped that shit. That's when he was like, "I'm gonna quit rapping and I'll become a preacher."
Yeah.
What about, remember that dude, Mark Curry?
Mark Curry.
He was on Bad Boy.
I remember
He
Mark
was.
Curry.
That's the thing.
And you had like all the you had like Mario Wine and Stevie
Yeah.
J, like all the hit. You know what I'm saying?
the Hit Factory,
The Hit Factory.
like,
Yeah.
oh, and that's the thing. That's why it's like it goes back to the conversation. Like, you know, I hate to bring this back up, but like it goes to the conversation we had last year around this time when we was talking about you ban R. Kelly, but do you ban his music, right? And this is the perfect example of this because Diddy has had his hands into some timeless fucking records, bro. Like records that he has nostalgic records where like you can hear that record and think back where you was when you heard this record.
I mean,
or
late 90s pretty much.
yeah,
Bad
or
Boy.
even having a great time. Like it's so many Diddy songs that I could be like, oh, that was that night at Dragon Room with Woo.
Yeah. I mean, Bad Boy, like
90s?
yeah, like in the '90s, like Bad Boy was really kind of like the soundtrack to our like
Yeah.
coming out of high school into like early adulthood.
Yeah.
Like Bad Boy ruled. Like basically, I mean, if you really think about it, because like once Biggie came out, like Bad Boy took over.
It was it. It was it.
You know what I mean?
95,
Like
96.
yeah, you know what I mean. And then you had because even after Biggie died, right? You had and then Mace came out.
Yeah.
You had the Locks, and then Diddy started releasing his own shit. Lil Kim came
We
out.
ain't going nowhere.
Even though I don't think-
we can't be stopped now.
Right.
It's bad.
And even had that, you know, can't nobody take my shine.
Oh, yeah.
Can't
Man.
nobody hold me
Yeah.
down. Yeah, we ain't finna start doing
no.
Diddy karaoke. This
Right.
motherfucker.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? But I think because we haven't reached the point with like because the mute R. Kelly shit that happened.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been
You
playing
could
R.
argue
Kelly.
that the social media and the internet are the reason R. Kelly and Bill Cosby got put in jail.
That's what I said. Court
Right.
of public opinion.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So this And I know there was a rumor circulating because they posted it. I think it was on the Shade Room saying there was some sort of criminal investigation by the NYPD, but they quickly came out and said there's no such investigation.
Right.
So the police are not investigating Diddy currently, right?
The whole Shine situation.
Right, you forget about Shine.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and
Lopez.
right with Shine, J-Lo, you know what I'm saying? Just like Nas said, I don't like the way Diddy did Shine with different lawyers. Damn. You know what I'm saying? And Shine was doing this for you. And you let Shine, like, nah, bro, we gonna you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna get different lawyers, right?
Wow.
Like you know what I'm saying? Instead of being co-defendants, right, you basically left Shine out to dry.
Yeah.
Like, Diddy a dirty motherfucker, man. And there's really, and he can, like, all this shit where he could talk about, could rename himself Brother Love. Yeah. And do all this saying, I'm going to give all my artists their masters back and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, everybody can't be fucking lying, right? Indeed. I mean, and there's certain things where, like, people come out and say shit that may or may not be true. But there's been so much shit out there about Buddy, man. All of it can't be false.
It can't.
You know what I'm saying?
It can't be. Because
all of it cannot be false, man. And I think this could be the start of his downfall. It could be.
It could be.
And it could also be why he's in a rush to get this shit out the fucking way.
Because he know.
Because, like I said, it may not even just be about Cassie, but it's like, what else could come out in this discovery?
Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why he gave back the masters, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's karma. Like, it could be catching up to him. He may be getting the conscience. He may be to the point like, I've done a lot of wild shit.
Yeah. And 50 stay on Diddy neck.
Right.
50 stay on Diddy neck, man. I don't know. Like, but obviously there are things, a lot of information that we're not privy to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I know that there is shit that people have seen, you know what I'm saying, that have been around Puff.
All type stories. They talk about he hung Wale over the balcony.
That's crazy. Like this nigga Big Red.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
my office hours are from 9 to 5.
Now, like I said, I don't know if all of that is true.
Yeah.
But I can say in what I feel, just based on what I've seen, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, like, third person accounts or like whatnot. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Not firsthand.
Yeah. I got
right. But just things that I've seen over the years, like, it just seems like Diddy a dirty motherfucker.
Damn.
Yeah. And him settling this as quickly as he did.
You say that's guilty.
Hey,
I mean, it seems like it's some shit he don't want to come out. It's something.
Hey, he the reason why Ray J and Fabulous got into it at the Mayweather fight.
With the booty goons, nigga?
With the booty goons. Hey, Diddy's been around.
Hey, Diddy is the reason. He's the one. He put the battery in his back.
He put the battery in his nigga back, G. Wow. It's this whole thing replays back in my head. You know the famous clip that everybody always posts when they be motivated. Right? They always show that one clip where Diddy's on the phone and he's like, yeah, right, okay. Yeah, I get what I want. What can you not do? Give it to me. I can do anything. And he's slamming shit.
Right.
Like, that attitude, that aggression, that passion.
Yeah, you can't turn that off.
Can really force you to go, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's something that I don't know who said this, but it's something that I read the other day when they talk about people that are ultra successful, and a lot of the people that are ultra successful are like horrible human beings.
Damn.
And they got to be ultra successful because they will do anything. They don't give a fuck about what they do to other people.
No, they don't.
They don't care about what happens to them.
No, they're very straightforward.
Right. So like a lot of times, like, so you'll do shit that other people won't do in order to get what you want because you don't give a fuck about anything but yourself and what you want.
Anything. Yeah. I mean, it's just business people out here, bro. Like, I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen dudes that just be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about dude. Like, You know what I mean?
I mean, and people make decisions about shit like that all the time, and that's not to say that all successful people are bad people.
Yeah, no. Right.
But there is a reason why a lot of basically horrible human beings end up becoming very successful because they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
and Diddy strikes me as the type of person that don't really give a fuck about too many people.
Super villain or something.
I mean, this nigga fucked his son's ex.
That's right. Was that Lori Harvey?
Lori Harvey.
Damn.
His son was fucking with her, and then he fucking. How you fucking with your son? Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like
your son, so you pull up.
That's what I'm saying. There's been a lot of questionable shit, and not just rumors, shit that's been documented.
Yeah.
That like Lil' Kim was talking about when she was in jail. Diddy never reached out to her, never called her, never wrote her a letter, nothing. Whole time she was in jail, nothing. You know, but none of the comments say nothing.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's what she said. She never fucked with Diddy like that after that.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole time she was in jail, he never called and never said anything to her.
Yeah, but you know what? They on that Diddy documentary, that Can't Stop Won't Stop, when they was putting together the first run of the Bad Boy tour, him and Lil' Kim had, you know what I'm saying, words, whatever. But he was like, he basically said the reason why he didn't really fuck with Kim on that level was because of Faith. Because Faith was on his label. And that conversation that they had, he was like, yo, you know you're going to have to talk to her, right? Because y'all on this tour. Y'all haven't spoke since Biggie's death. And it hasn't been easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Having to juggle these relationships, you know what I'm saying? I think that was probably one of the main reasons why he didn't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, Faith was making the money. And like you just said, like sometimes I'm going to get it. Faith is making me a bag right now. You know what I'm saying? You about to go locked up for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'll shoot you some bread when you get out. Make sure you get some money. You know what I mean?
I mean, who knows what the fuck? But either way, like I said, there is a long list of questionable shit.
And I think if we keep talking about it,
you'll think of something. Yeah, you're gonna think of some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so. I'll say it again. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yes.
And like there is a reason why he settled this shit as quickly as he did. He wanted this shit to go away.
Quickly.
Very fast. Expeditiously. Let's move on to something else.
Right.
You know, and like I said, now Cassie, she can't say shit else about it. Because I'm sure whatever this settlement came with the shut the fuck up clause, you know, the NDA, gag order, whatever the fuck.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, you take this money and you can never speak of this again. Right? So and people will say what they want about like she was just doing it for money or whatever. I mean, yeah, she was doing it for money. That's what the fucking the suit. Yeah. It was. I mean, that's all she could get was money.
Yeah.
Right. It was no criminal proceedings to be had. Right. She had this window. She saw opportunity, and if he really did that shit, then okay, yeah, get your money.
Yeah.
I mean, and so I don't feel any type of way about that. Because they say she could have just wrote a tell-all book and got all that. Well, first off, it would have taken a lot longer, a lot more work.
People are not guaranteed to buy that motherfucker.
And people are not guaranteed to buy it, you know, even though people probably would have. But either way, it's just like, hey, man, call the middleman. I ain't got to do all that shit.
Yeah.
Let's go straight to the source. Hey,
yeah.
Either you gonna break bread, or we gonna have a very, very public, because it could end up being like that shit was with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Where the whole demo was kind of televised. You know, you never know. And obviously, Diddy wasn't trying to find out.
He wasn't trying to be like Michael Jackson on court.
Right, yeah. Like you went like O.J. Simpson trial with Judge Ito and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that on the cameras and everything. He just wanted it to go away. He didn't want whatever to be found that was surrounding this to be discovered. And he didn't want no legal documents. He didn't want no sworn testimonies. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't want no depositions. He just want this shit to go away.
Yeah, I think, man. I really think, man, that's you know, I can't say nothing else about it, man. You know, hopefully, he just be like, you know what, call up Bob Walters or Oprah Winfrey or Gayle King. You know what I'm saying? Get a whole hour interview and just let that shit out. Like, yeah, nigga, look, I've done some crazy things in my past. Y'all heard about the cocaine parties, the all-white parties in the Hamptons, all this wild, crazy partying for 48 hours straight. I'm a wild boy. What can I say? But I really think with that rape and all that shit, also the homosexual shit, you know what I'm saying, the niggas I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? So,
drink champs.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, I gonna say there's a whole lot of we ain't gonna go down.
On a lighter note,
right? Yeah.
On a real lighter note,
yeah, very, 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 very light.
Hey, can I play this little clip real quick before we go? It goes right into it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
let me see if I.
Oh, you know what? This is a beautiful, fascinating experiment in the
No, it is not! I gotta say something, Jordan. This man is one of the greatest rappers of all time. Okay. We have been waiting 17 years for this mother to release a new album.
Okay.
And it's all Flute? I'm gonna kill somebody.
Okay.
This is how you know the white people are winning. Y'all done turned Andre 3000 into Jethro Tull.
So, you know, I just felt it was fitting for that.
Hey man, niggas is hating on 3 stacks in the Flute, bro.
I don't know.
But yeah, if you haven't heard, if you've been under a rock, Andre 3000 recently released a new album entitled New Blue Sun.
Yes.
And it definitely got me. Because when I first saw the headline, because if you recall, Killer Mike dropped that shit. He said it in an interview not that long ago, and then he walked it back real quick, like, nah, I was just high at Drake. But I'm like, nah, Drake finna drop something. Something's about to happen. So now I see a headline, Andre 3000 drops first new music in 17 years.
Yes.
Coming out this week.
Yes.
Like, oh shit. And I read the article and I'm like, wait, hold on. wait. So there's so he not rapping at all? So this nigga's playing the flute?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, okay, this is hilarious, first off. You know what I mean? But then it was just like, well shit, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna see what he has to. I'm gonna see what he has to offer, and I'll listen to the whole fucking thing.
You really?
I'll listen to the whole thing. I
Wow.
was at the crib. It was some very, very zen shit. I was stretching. Hey man, you get old, nigga. You gotta stretch. I got back problems. My shit been flaring up, nigga. You gotta stretch.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, like all my niggas 40 and up.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Them knees.
bro, all that shit. Stretch your hamstring.
I'm sitting a certain way so my back don't hurt. Okay?
Bro, and I'm telling y'all, bro, you gotta stretch. You gotta do it you gotta do it daily, at least for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? If you can't touch your toes. If you bend over and your hands can't go past your knees, bro, yeah. But either way, so I was stretching and I put it on, and when that shit first come on, I was like, oh, this shit is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, not only are the song titles long as fuck, the songs themselves are long. Like all the songs are like 10 minutes at least.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like, so I was stretching and I started like, cleaning up, straightening up around the house, and I just let the shit play. I think
You burned some incense?
Took a shower. No, I didn't burn no incense.
Start
So
doing
basically,
ballet.
I was like, I would just like, so I was all my routine because I was getting ready to go pick up my kid from school. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of let that shit ride while I was getting ready. And is very okay. So if it's definitely nowhere near anything you would expect.
Yeah.
From Dre.
Not at all.
From Outkast Dre.
No.
Obviously, he has evolved. We may never get another rap album from 3 Stacks. And I've kind of accepted that, right?
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's him. It's his choice. It's his art. It's his to do whatever he wants with it. And I know because people feel like he owes us, but 3 Stacks don't owe us shit.
He don't.
3 Stacks gave us classic fucking albums, man.
Not even that. He's given us some amazing verses over the past 17 years.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely one of the greatest to ever do it. And if you really think about it, of all the rappers that we've seen in these 50 years of hip hop, if there was ever going to be a rapper to release a Flute album, who would do it other than Andre?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think about how this man, like when you look at, you know what I'm saying, when you look at when they first came out, when you got the video for Players Ball, and he got the Atlanta Braves jersey on, looking just like, you know, your regular hip hop head. Then you get to AT-Aliens, and he rocking the turban.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The first sign.
And Elevators come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
He some mother.
Right. And then, next thing you know, this nigga's wearing, like, shoulder pads.
With lime green bob weed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Pants and shit.
Yeah. And
exactly.
Then his last album, for real, well, you know, they had that Idlewild soundtrack.
Yeah.
But that was Outkast's last official album.
Yeah. But
the one album that 3 Stacks really gave us was A Love Below, which was not a fucking rap album. He hasn't really been rapping for a long. Now he's had verses here and there. He had the shit on Killer Mike album. He had the shit on Donda.
What? Let me ask you before we go any further. What's your favorite Andre 3000 verse?
I forgot what it was. It's like something he said about Cadillacs. It said if you don't buy records, we live in check to check. And
yeah, that was on Elevators. That was on Elevators.
That's my favorite one.
Hold on, let me pull it up. I got get back to me. Hold on.
I think mine's. I mean, to be honest with you, Andre 3000 has so many dope verses. So I have to give you on 3 different levels, right? I would definitely give you, if you're on some party shit and you vibing, the verse he gave John Legend on that what was that song? The Night
Green
song?
Light. No?
The Green Light. Give me the green light.
Yeah.
His verse on there, phenomenal, right? That's on if you're on party joint, right? If you really want to get on a thought process, I want to think type shit, I would go to I Came Into This World High as a Bird for secondhand cocaine pot. I know it sounds absurd off of the AT-Aliens. That verse right there, crazy. And then on my gangster shit, he snapped on that Rick Ross album. He got a verse on that, and then he played Ed Dennon, man, played the guitar at the end. That da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, wow.
One of the hardest verses I've heard him spit was a song called Wailing on AT-Aliens. It's a song where the chorus go man.
Yes,
that verse that he spit on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what
and
was
just
it?
like,
Wait, hold up, man. You got to be going there. And I know listeners, you know what I'm saying?
But the shit that really got me was the way you closed it out. It was just like, they talk about this shit like their flows ain't hip hop. You find that shit in the gift shop. But to each his own. My speech is gone. Keep that shit up out of my zone. As long as you happy, then I'm happy. And even if you hating, fuck my guts, then go ahead and dap me. Because I'm going to dap you anyway and then go home and pray for your ass later. Because we might need you in this war and I'm waiting on you traitors like that. Like.
Yeah.
And it's so like.
Just to let y'all know, this is the song he's talking about. It starts out just like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all the listeners out
that's
there,
what I'm saying. This is the song I'm talking about. Yeah, I said the wrong chorus.
Yeah, this song right here.
Yeah. But you know we can't play that.
Yeah. That's the song he out there listening to, man.
Right. Yeah. Nah, but it's and like when you think about on what he did on Equimini, that's a 5 mic album, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Right. And you got to think about when nobody has pushed the envelope the way Outkast has.
No, he was the first Tyler Creator to me.
When you think about when fucking Bombs Over Baghdad came out.
Bombs over Baghdad.
Like that. So think about when Elevators came out. Like when Elevators came out, how that shit was. Niggas was like, man, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like how that the way that beat was like nobody was doing like. And then he was talking about that shit where he was saying like when he played Hey Ya for one of his friends. Mm-hmm. And Buddy told him, like, hey, if you release this shit, your career is over. That ended up being one of the biggest fucking records of all time. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody has pushed the envelope the way Outkast has. And specifically Andre.
And not one person ever called him gay for wearing a skirt, a dress, bell bottoms. Yeah, he a skirt? Yes, he wore a kilt to an award show.
I mean, Dre has always been whatever he wants to do, however he feels to express himself, right? And hip hop maybe just isn't his thing no more because he said it, you know, like it's not like he's not just holding on to raps. You know what I'm saying? He said like I've worked with some of the newest, freshest, youngest, and old school producers. I get beats all the time. I try to write all the time. Even now, people think, oh man, he's just sitting on raps, or he's just holding these raps hostage. I ain't got no raps like that. He said, and this quote has been circulating around a lot. He said it oftentimes feels inauthentic for him to rap now. Like he doesn't have those things to rap about anymore. Now that he feels like he's 48, he feels like he's gotten past that. Now I don't necessarily.
I didn't agree with that. So you 40, you still got other stuff to rap about.
I mean, I feel like if because I mean, fucking Nas is 50. Yeah. Jay-Z's in his 50s.
I think what he was trying to explain, and I have to go back to the GQ interview. That interview really explained who he is. He goes to the laundromat. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. He does his laundry. He said, while my clothes didn't dry, I go in the alley and I play the flute. I met this young lady that she didn't know who I was, and she told me about a record collection, and he was like, I told her I was going to come, and he like had prior engagements, and I came, and I never saw her, and he like really disappointed me. For a person to get disappointed by a person that he doesn't know because she was an older lady and they was talking about music, lets me know right there where his mindset is. His mindset is nowhere near music. Like far as like he even said he was like, I don't even want to do a press run.
Yeah. So
Andre, he's always been a bit reclusive.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's never really been one that wanted to be out there. Even when they did that last tour they did with Outkast, like you know, like Andre, he was never really about that. He wasn't like he was talking about like when they did Coachella.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how
Prince.
Yeah, like when Prince hit him up, but he was saying like he thought the show was horrible, he didn't think they did well, he didn't really want to do it. You know what I mean? Like he just wants I just feel like, man, this is what as an artist, man, like you really need to come from an authentic place. Like what you feel, what's in your heart. Like what's inspiring you in that moment.
Yeah.
And this is where he is.
He can rap about the laundromat. I'm just saying. Bounce versus Tide. I don't know. Just saying.
I mean, there's a lot of other things he can rap about. Yes, you know what I'm saying. I think. I mean, and just on the verses that he's dropped recently in the past few years, he still got it, right? This is just not where he is artistically. You know what I'm saying? This is not what's moving him at the moment. Now,
Yeah.
who's to say that he can't wake up one day and he got the bug again? Like, let's go to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? That shit could happen. It may never happen. But I think I honestly, man, I think it's beautiful just to see somebody, man, living the way they want to live and not necessarily succumbing to the pressure to please everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's done that.
Yeah.
Southern Playalistic came out, what, like 92?
Almost 30 years ago.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, right?
Jesus.
Yeah, it came out 92, 93 because this year everybody was trying to get them to do they got offered a lot of fucking money to do.
No, it was a criminal. It was like a 25-year. Hold on.
It was one of the albums. It hit an anniversary, and they was like, it was either the 20.
It was a criminal.
A criminal.
Yeah.
So they was like trying to. It was a lot of money on the table for that.
Yeah. So Southern Playalistic came out in '94.
Jesus Christ.
So next year, 2024, they're gonna be like, yo,
That's 30, right?
we'll give you $2 million. Let's do this.
You bet you drop them flutes. $2 million. That might not be enough for them.
Oh yeah, that'd be enough. $2 million per show, and you do it like a 30-city tour.
Per show, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Drizzy getting that. You feel me? So the Outkast should definitely get that.
Yeah. So Aquemini came out in '98. So this was the 25-year anniversary of Aquemini.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So it's just like, I mean, I feel the state that he's in. I mean, Jay-Z and with Gayle King, she asked him, when can we get another whole album? He like, I'm just not there. Like, I don't want to just do music just to be doing music. I want my music to mean something. I want it to be about something. I want it to move culture. I just don't want to just do an album. You know what I mean? And I feel 3 Stacks. I think 3 Stacks is in that same mindset. Like, he's very comfortable. Like he said, what did he say? Being famous is
he's not comfortable with fame.
Yeah, he's not comfortable with
fame.
Yeah. No, that's what he said. No, because he said that he didn't even know if he wanted to release an album because he said he didn't know if he wanted to be famous again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he so I think, man, I just think Andre has earned the right to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. If he want to play the flute, if he want to play the tuba, yeah, if whatever he wants to do, he's earned the right to do that.
He has overalls on, man. The man wore overalls. I ain't seen the man in overalls.
Big ass glasses.
Yeah, I mean,
little 5 points though.
Yeah, I think, man, like just the way that he's evolved over the years, man. Like
how many kids he has with Erykah Badu?
I think just one.
Just one?
Yeah, but I think, man, he's free.
Yeah.
He's a free black man, and you don't really get for somebody that's as big as he is, somebody that came up in a quote unquote kind of like golden age of hip hop, where like kind of like if you wasn't hardcore, you know what I'm saying? If you wasn't fitting a certain image, then it was you weren't really. It was a lot of gatekeeping. Yeah, it was a lot of gatekeeping going on. And people did used to talk shit about Dre. They used to talk about the type of shit he was doing. Like when he first started rocking the turban, like what the fuck this nigga got turbans on? Like what's going on here?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I saw when I started. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, and by the time Stankonia came out, he was way out there. But even like I said, and when the Criminal came out in the video for Rosa Parks, he had on fucking football shoulder pads.
Yeah, and
these like big like Sherpa fur pants that was like red and black, like all type of like crazy colors. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just what he wanted to do. But also, you know why? I think a lot of people wasn't really coming for Dre like that and talking shit about him.
Because they couldn't deal with him bar.
That's what I'm saying. Because he wrapped your ass under the motherfucking rug.
Bar heavy.
Yeah. So
let's not get it twisted, people.
Right. So I just feel like, man, I admire Dre.
I do too.
I really admire him.
I applaud him.
Yeah, for not bending to the pressure and doing what the fuck you want to do. And if anybody's earned the right in hip hop to release a fucking Flute album, is 3 Stacks.
But wait a minute. Okay, we talked about all this, right? Do one of you guys please have the track list of the songs?
Hold on,
Yeah.
Because the song titles are wild.
He got one twerk one is like Flute that thing up. I'm kidding.
So did we say that?
Flute that thing up, mommy, make it roll.
Did we say the title of the album is New Blue Sun?
Yeah, New Blue Sun.
New Blue Sun is
the name of the Outkast.
Is the name not Outkast.
Andre 3000 album.
I listened to it. It sounds like a
So-
thing from a massage parlor.
And the first, I mean, it's definitely
Yeah.
like if I could definitely see this being played in like a massage parlor in a yoga class.
Exactly.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
really,
Some shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Or if you just like put that shit on, like when
you
you cleaning
high
up the
as
crib, or you sitting around high, you want to meditate, like, and that's the type of time you on. And I think this is the type of shit we need. We need more shit like we need we need shit like this in the ecosystem because everything else is fucking murder, sex, drugs, and violence, kill, drugs. You know what I'm saying? Get money. Like we need some peaceful shit. We need something else, some different types of vibrations out here, man.
So like the next year, the BET Awards, we got a whole litany of drugs, kill, drill, and ass shake. And then next thing, this guy comes out.
Well, I don't think they're gonna ask Dre to come.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't think
no.
they should.
You know what the thing about? They probably would. I mean, they have reached out, but he doesn't want to be. And look, you know, it's a crazy thing. You know, it's so wild we're having this conversation, right? This is a sidebar. I was with one of my homies last night, and I was trying to get him onto the pod. And he was like, bro, I don't want the internet to find me. And I was like, what do you mean? I'm like, bro, you do so much. This motherfucker does a lot of dope shit. He like, bro, I was there with Al Harrington and John at the Drink Champs, and they asked me to be part of it, and I told Nori no. So what you think I'm gonna tell you? And you my mans.
Well, damn.
And I was just like, okay. He like, I just don't. He like, that's the thing. He like, I don't give a fuck about. I don't want nobody to know what the fuck I do. Like, I just like to live my life, do dope shit, take care of my friends, my family, and that's it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, we can just get on your record collection. He's like, I don't want to be on the internet, bro. He like, I barely post shit on the gram. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, some people like
Some
that.
people just don't, you know what I mean?
Fame is not for everybody.
Yeah.
And I get it. I completely 100% understand because motherfuckers is crazy out here. Yeah. And people people will feel like you owe them something. Like people out here mad at Dre because he dropped what the fuck he wanted to drop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to listen to Dre rap, he got hundreds of songs that you can go back and listen to.
Exactly.
He got a whole fucking catalog of raps from his own albums and the host of features that if you want to hear Andre 3000, you can go listen to Andre 3000 rap. He want to play the flute right now. Let this nigga play the flute.
Right now.
And ironically, the first song on the album is titled I Swear I Really Want to Make a Rap Album, but this is literally the way the wind blew me this time.
That's the title?
That's the title of the song. Yeah. The song length is 12 minutes and 20 seconds. So there is 2 songs on here that are under 10 minutes. One is 93 Till Infinity and Beyonce. Is 3 minutes and 49 seconds.
Where's the one where he said he was in Hawaii, bro? It's like track 3.
No. It's track 3. That night in Hawaii, when I turned into a panther and started making these low register purring tones that I couldn't control. ... Shit was wild.
What? Wait, let's just talk.
That sounds like mushrooms.
Yeah.
That sounds like mushrooms or some other hallucinogen.
Ayahuasca.
Maybe some shit like
ayahuasca. Like, look, like that shit is.
It's a hallucinogen.
So that shit's real quick. So
that's that Aaron Rodgers shit.
Yeah, like one of my guys I worked at Starbucks with, my homeboy Shout out to my nigga Casey. He came out with a podcast, but his podcast is basically off of mushrooms and ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is something that you take. It's in South America. It's a retreat that you go to. Will Smith has taken it over like 20 times. Jada Pickett talked about it. She was like, it's a eye opener. It's basically like so it's made out of a tree bark, right? Yeah. It's a certain type of tree that grows in South America. They take it and they make the bark into like this liquid. Like you actually, when you go to the retreat, you actually sit there and you help them make it, and it's real thick like a syrup. My homeboy Casey, he gives a play-by-play podcast about it, and he like it's super thick. And when you drank it, he said within 30 minutes you throw up. So he like they have you take it at night. So he like just picture you're in the jungle, nothing around you. It's maybe like 20 people, and you take this liquid that tastes like fucking hot garbage, and he like within 30 minutes you trip it. But he like it brings out every fear, every demon that's inside you, everything you've been scared of, everything that you wanted to escape. He was like, it's very eye opening. It makes you face everything front forward, and it's life changing. Like there are hundreds and thousands of people that have talked about taking ayahuasca and said it was a life changing experience. Yeah. Because it lasts literally for like maybe like 6 or 7 hours. Damn. And then you wake up and you're like, you just have a whole new outlook of life.
Sleeping when you take this?
No, like you take it where you're awake. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know when you go to sleep. Like you're just into this zone.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's wild.
Yeah, I've definitely heard, and I've heard a lot of stories about ayahuasca.
But yeah. I want to do it. I would totally do it. I totally would do ayahuasca.
Yeah. So, shout out to 3000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like, shout out. Fucking awesome, man.
Can't wait to get the next Flute album whenever you want to drop it, or if you want to play something else. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be playing the didgeridoo, you know what I'm saying?
His song list sounds like a to-do list.
He said something about pussy. What was it?
The slang word pussy rolls off the tongue with far better ease than the proper word vagina. Do you agree?
That's pimp shit right there.
It does.
It's motherfucking pimp shit.
Pussy does sound better than vagina. I would much rather say pussy than vagina.
Yeah,
vagina doesn't sound attractive at all.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
hey, can I eat your vagina?
No.
That's all right.
Yeah. Pussy just has a better ring to it.
Hey, your vagina is fucking gorgeous. Doesn't sound right.
You talk to me, doctor.
You have a very wet vagina. It doesn't sound right.
No.
It doesn't sound right.
Sounds like a medical.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, doesn't sound right.
Pussy, okay.
I like the word pussy over vagina.
Well, yeah, man. Shout out to 3 Stacks.
Yeah, man.
Pussy over, album
yes.
Pussy over vagina.
Yeah. Probably should go ahead and wrap it up now.
Yeah, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in, liking, sharing, commenting. The last episode, it would be up. I just had a long work week, and I'm really trying to knock it out and get it out there so you guys can check it out on the website and YouTube page. Hey, man, where the people can follow y'all at, man?
Rell the Producer 914 on Instagram. Also 914 Media Group on Instagram.
You can find me on outside of a laundromat in the alley playing the flute. Probably with a stripper. But
that's a lot going on.
Gee, that video with they was playing the flute and the girl was twerking, that shit was fucking hilarious. Oh my god, y'all very creative out there, man. I swear to God.
Yeah, same place, Sean the Comic or Star Photo, same place. You know what I'm talking
about. All right, man. Well, I'm your boy El Boogie. Shout out to my man Chris. He couldn't make it. Make sure you follow him, Weezy Cage, Boogie. And make sure you follow me, Class of 1979. Make sure you follow E.O.P. EOPPODCAST.com.
EOP Podcast.
EOPpodcast.com. Make sure you like, share, comment, all that good shit, man. And we out, man. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, if you get easily offended, turn this shit the fuck off. Stupid. What's wrong with you? Fuck you even turning on for?